You're this the Prince of the Nightlife, DJ Melly Mel. Now tuned into the biggest Chanel, Simone, April B, Flu Head, Grew Head podcast. Are you dumb? NYC, the ATL. Yeah, Brooklyn, what up?
What's up, y'all? Y'all know what it is. It is the Flu Hair, Grew Hair podcast where worlds collide no matter where you reside. Ew. All right, I am your girl, April B, your favorite media maven.
I just went. I am your favorite Brooklyn baddie, Chanel Simone. Stop playing.
Stop playing. And today, y'all, we got a really big guest in the building.
Hello.
Is that a weight joke?
No,
wait.
That's a name.
Oh,
he trying to be funny. No, he been starting since he got in here.
Since he got in here. We got, are you the real Champagne Poppy? Like,
Nah, because I don't drink.
So you the real, what type of Poppy? We got Poppy Chulo.
We got
Southside representative. We got Southside representative in the building.
Yeah.
Y'all, we got Big A Prado in the building. Let's give it up.
You hear
Yes,
the
you hear the
That
shit.
shit cute up. Oh,
Period.
Stop. First of all, when you're a guest on the show, hello. Stop playing. Period. Welcome.
Thank you.
Big A Prado, because he got on me, because I'm in New York, because I talk fast. So I'll be like, Big A Prado, you know? But he said no.
That ain't nothing.
Right, that ain't nothing. So Big A Prado, we got a game that we play. It's called First Class versus Coach.
Just like a woman starting off playing games.
Playing games.
Yo,
That's what we
he-
do. And guess what? And we finished it too.
Okay, period.
All right, so we got a big bottle of nothing here with some questions that we would like to ask you. Now, if it's something that you rocking with, it's First Class.
All right.
Now, if it's something you like, I ain't really feeling it, it's Coach.
Okay.
But if you cannot decide, then the rule of the game is you have to take a shot. But with this one,
He don't drink, y'all.
he don't
so-
drink. Shout out to the people who don't drink. It's okay.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll take
But
the
I
shot.
got my primo Remo. He gonna take the shot first.
Remo should have said so, because the bottle is huge now.
Right, her.
So it's either he gonna take a shot for him after we done, or we'll take the shot.
We'll keep score.
There you
We'll
go.
keep scoring. We'll take the shot.
We'll
for
take the
you.
shot for you.
All
I
right.
always have a definite answer.
All right. Okay.
So
Okay.
if it's first class or
So
what?
it's two options on the paper. It's gonna be something versus something. You
Okay.
tell us which one is first class and which one is coach.
Okay, then so why wouldn't I be able to decide? Let's figure it out.
All right. Let's
You'd
go.
be surprised. But
Come
go ahead.
on. Come on. Come on. Ooh.
Nope.
How many I
Not
gotta
the
do?
dice fan. You gotta do all of them. All of them.
Yo, he said, "Is that a big joke?" What?
What? Like,
Threw up our whole introduction.
Right?
Signed versus independent. Okay, signed.
Which one is first class? Which one is coach?
You're right. I'm thinking about
Oh,
it.
you.
Both of these are circumstantial, so I'm gonna say signed first class, independent coach.
Okay, and break that down for us.
All right, so signed is first class if you got the right machine working behind you.
Okay.
Because what signed does, signed takes you global. It takes you to superstar, megastar status. It could take you to the higher level to where you could change generations of your family. You know what I'm saying? Leave generational wealth. Boom. Independent is cool, but you know what I'm saying? You got to do way more work. We know that, and it's only so far you can get independently. But you can still become, you know what I'm saying, a multi-millionaire
Yeah.
independently as well. But you know, whenever you go major, you more or less get put on different platforms that's unreachable sometimes as an independent artist.
Got
Okay.
you.
Feel me?
Okay.
I like how he broke that down. Ooh, Suavemente.
Off a sign and independent.
Right.
Yeah.
So, no,
So
that was a good breakdown.
All right, go ahead.
Southside women versus Northeast and West women.
North side.
Oh, shout out to them.
Hey, y'all back at that.
Which one?
Y'all
Which
back at that.
one? Which one?
Shit. I'm going to tell you like this.
First of all,
Southside.
tell them about Southside. Like, who? I mean, where are we talking about?
Okay, so Southside, we talking about College Park. We talking about, you know, Riverdale, Jonesboro, Morrow, you know what I'm saying, Clayton County.
Clayco.
You know what I'm saying, 231 type shit, you know what I'm saying, Stockbridge, certain parts. So we got Southside women first class because I'm going to tell you why I say first class on Southside women, because it's a conglomerate of all the other women. Because a lot of people moved from the city whenever they started gentrifying Atlanta and all that type shit. Everybody moved to the South Side. You know what I'm saying? It was the rebuilding place for people to move. And so North, East, and West coach, you know what I'm saying? Okay. You know, they
You
got the
said-
street. They got the street when they on the
Y'all
south
said
side.
y'all east side, y'all west side, y'all north side girls is coach.
I don't lie. East side girls, they fun.
Everybody always say like the East Side girls is like top notch.
So what about the west
A
side?
lot, I don't care who tell it. Though.
Now,
Say it like that.
what
though.
about the west side girls?
West side girls? You know, it's two different types of West
I
side
heard they
girls.
stab you.
Yeah, they throw it for sure. But I'm gonna tell you, it's two type of West Side girls in my opinion.
Okay.
So you got the hood, the flat out at West Side is the Atlanta-ish of the most Atlanta. When it comes to Atlanta. West Side is historical black colleges. You got some of the first projects in Atlanta on the West Side, so you still got them roots out there. But then you also have the well-versed, cultured women out there. It's a lot of natural, you know what I'm saying? A lot of Muslims out there, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, bean pie sales going on out there.
All right.
Shout out to
you know
them.
what I'm saying? It's a lot of strong oils. You feel me? A lot of whipped shea butter going on that motherfucker. So,
With the arm like this.
yeah, I'm telling you, whipping that motherfucker. So yeah, but I say Southside first class, everywhere else.
Okay.
All right, let's
I'm
go.
always go Southside.
Southside.
Talk about it.
We got it from Roll Bounce Southside.
Artist versus songwriter. Artist first class, songwriter coach.
You said that.
Real fast. Every time I'm gonna say that. For real fast.
Cause you are a songwriter, right?
Yeah, I'm a songwriter.
He's both.
Yeah.
He's an artist, songwriter, and engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Say that.
I mean you.
That
do it.
order too.
Ooh, period.
And in that order, shout out to Mama D.
And first of all, here we're real journalists, okay?
Okay.
You threw it like it was just like next question.
Yeah, good. Like being a songwriter cool, but you know what I'm saying, whenever I gain accolades for the songs I wrote for somebody else, it's cool, but it's like that shit ain't for me. And it ain't like the artist that you really no shade to no artist I've ever worked with, big or small. No shade, but at the end of the day, they are working towards their career for them to get better. So at the end of the day, a lot of the artists don't give a damn about the songwriter being an artist. They're like, nigga, you write this shit for me. You know, I don't know about you, nigga. You know
And
what
it's a
I'm saying?
hit, and nobody
There
really
you
think
go.
about the songwriter.
Yeah, that's real. And you know, songwriters are the least paid out of most of the workers
Right,
in the
yo, I would have
industry.
been tight. I wrote you a hit,
You feel me?
and I got
That's
$2.
a fact. Like, but they trying to do songwriters some justice now, like as far as in getting paid sessions for songwriters.
I agree.
Yeah, no, that's
It's-
real shit. Cause
right.
you really are occupying majority of your time writing for artists. Sometimes they don't even hear the shit you writing. Like you can go into a writing camp and write 20 songs in a session with 4 different writers, just for the A&R to feel like, that's not something I want to play for them. So we're not gonna even. That's not what they're looking for. Like you don't know what the fuck they're looking for until they say I
This
like
is what
that
I-
or that
yeah.
one I don't like. I don't give a fuck if I write 200 for them folks. Them folks need to hear 200 songs.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as an artist, you got the freedom to do what you want to do, and you get to see natural reactions to people loving what you do and your voice and your delivery. You know what I'm saying? Your choice of production. So you know, it's always songwriter over everything. For me.
All right.
Okay. All right, last one.
Last one.
I get spice on him, my heart.
Yeah.
Panamanian food versus Southern food.
Wait,
you know.
wait, I didn't even hear. Wait,
Not
Panamanian
even a
food
question.
versus Southern.
Panamanian food versus Southern food. That ain't even a question.
not the Sub-T.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Panamanian food versus Southern food.
Panamanian first class. I'm telling you. Every time. Panamanian first class. Southern food.
You see how we switch it up?
Coach.
We got extra about it. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
telling you. Yeah, I
So
asked you
you-
questions I ain't never been asked before. I appreciate that.
And that's how we do it here on the Fluid. Period.
So, where you still getting the good Panamanian food?
Yeah.
Dukes.
Dudes?
Dukes.
I gotta
Put us. Hold on. Let me write that down.
Mom Dukes.
Oh, I'm like dudes. Yo, that was embarrassing.
Embarrassing as fuck.
But you know
I
what's
can't
funny?
wait. I can't wait.
We like dukes.
What with that? What outside?
No.
You know what I mean? Let me write that down.
What
Like,
are you on?
But you know what's funny? When we was thinking of, because we always like to have these reactions here when we do, especially this game.
Yeah.
I was like, well, let's ask him something personal. You know, see that he Panamanian. I was like, ask him about food, because first of all, you got the best of both worlds. In a
Another
sense,
fat joke.
you know, you got the best of both worlds where you have the Caribbean culture and also
Yeah.
like
The Southern
Southern
culture.
culture. So I said, then I say, yo, I bet you his mother still be cooking some food.
Swear to God. Swear. But I cook too though. So you know what I'm saying? When I cook, I season my food very Panamanian.
No, he cooked.
Yeah, for sure.
It's fire.
Yeah, I didn't get that big for nothing. This shit was self.
Nah, first of all, you told me you didn't get that big for nothing. You got Panamanian and the South. Like, yo, which one you cook better?
That motherfucker too, though.
Which one you cook better?
I mean, all my food is seasoned different. So even when I make Southern food, it got a real Panamanian season to it. So it's like,
yo, I really want to try it.
Girl, I'm over here like,
no, I'm over here like, where you live at? You live on the South side?
For sure.
Yo, we can come to the South side.
Okay, now do you cook like as far as the homies come over or when you feel like it?
When I feel like it.
But do the homies come over?
Oh, for sure. Them folk having requests.
Okay,
so when's the next time you feel like you gonna do that?
I don't know. I'm about to be eating right for
No,
No,
that's what I want you to do.
No, papi.
I want you to cook the Panamanian food, right? And when you call the homies over, you like, yo, what about them two girls?
Chanel and A Prado.
Here. Oh, now that you ain't forgot our name, so we better get a call.
Yeah, you be like, you know what?
I'm
about to eat right, but let me cook this. First of all, the Panamanian food, you are eating right.
Yeah. Somebody salad.
But that's what I was getting to. If y'all would have acted out, just listen.
Oh, sorry.
I was saying that I would be doing a lot of cooking, so that's gonna be a part of me eating right. So a lot of
don't hold back.
Yeah, cause you wanna add a little extra salad, okay? Like we want a little arroz con pollo.
Okay.
Not the pollo.
Listen, no, they cook the fish.
The fish.
Oh, yeah.
We
with
want
all the bones still in it.
Yeah, for sure.
No, they don't do fillets like that.
The snapper going crazy. Dude's red snapper. Oh, kingfish. All that rice.
All right, so you heard it here
first. Live. Hey.
Dukes might be on here. Dukes might be on here. What's up, my Dixie? Beautiful 6927. I love you.
Well, you heard it here first, guy. We will be at your house eating really good. Okay?
And that's on period.
Right, so that concludes the First Class versus Coach, guys.
Yes.
You survived. But you know what, April? For the sake of it.
Y'all supposed to take 4 shots. None of them got there. I wasn't unsure about nothing.
No, the first one you was a little, let me think about it. Signed or independent?
Circumstantial.
Circumstantial, undecided, tiebreaker, all sounds the same when there's a drink involved. All right, so let's get into the check-in part of Flew Here, Grew Here, where we talk about where you grew up, how that helped shape you into the person you are today. So talk about growing up on Southside Atlanta and really how growing up in the South, but really being influenced by Panamanian culture helped shape you.
Well, it helped me become well-versed in life, you know what I'm saying? Just because you seeing very cultural aspects of life in your household, but then you going outside to some country shit, and it's just like, it just shows you like how people ethics and morals are just really different, because it's like black people go through certain stuff with their family, you be like, damn, my family would never go through that. And so, you know, it just helped me gauge the world a little bit differently, and it helped me grow up quicker as well.
Right. I feel you. So how did you discover that music was your art of choice?
I really don't know how I discovered it. I just know I ended up loving music. But both of my older brothers do music. Oslo, Panama, and Manolo Prado. Both of them do music. Manolo don't do music as much anymore, but my oldest brother does. So I always loved hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I love all genres of music, but I'm like a 16-lane highway whenever it comes to the type of hip hop I like and the type of music that I do whenever it comes to hip hop. Because I grew up listening to everything, you know what I'm saying? From my elders listening to certain types of hip hop to me being in tune with what's now. So
I got you.
Yeah.
So do you incorporate your culture in your music? Like whether it's beats, lyrics, or
I don't think I do. That's crazy. I don't think I do. Yeah, I think
sounds like you need a little bachata.
The song that I wrote for J-Lo was like a trap.
Okay, we're gonna get into that. Skipping ahead. We still with you growing up in the South Side.
Okay.
Right.
Let me get right.
Right, don't skip over our question.
Yeah, like we got a whole. You see, we did all this for you.
Shit written up over there. I appreciate that.
Typed up.
It be folks I go to certain interviews, the folks be like, oh, we didn't know you did all that. What the fuck I'm here for?
No, I seen one interview you did, I'm not gonna lie, and I was watching it. If I was you, I would have walked out, because it was a lot of like,
I think I know the one you're talking about. I think it was the Hip Hop Since 1987 interview. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say it. That was a horrible interview. I was like, bro, this is shitty.
No, it was, you know how like they don't have a question next, so it's like
Yeah. Like, okay.
I think what some people try to do is, especially up and coming, it's like, oh well, what else should we say? Nah, like
do your research.
Like, sure enough, as an artist, I ain't having the most traction as an artist. I get that, but as a writer, I've accomplished some shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when people hear, oh, you got an artist, independent artist coming in, it's like, oh, just another nigga that rap. And it's cool, but if you do your research, you're like, oh shit, this nigga really got some shit going.
Yeah, you see, we bought the water, we bought the game, we bought the cranberry juice, we bought the drinks. Y'all better stop playing. Anybody here at Flew Here, Grew Here podcast?
They're a big deal.
They're a big deal.
No pun on your weight.
Especially
like, because I just had
how it shaped you into the person you are.
Especially anybody that said, yo, look at my
Yo, our cameraman ain't never laughed that hard before.
I was just about to say, especially someone agreeing to cook for us.
Okay? We will never, ever treat you wrong.
No, first of all, he gonna get that DM, so it's December.
What we doing?
Yeah, what we
Sorry,
doing?
stop playing with me.
If you have like a Friendsgiving or something you want to
I got y'all. My mom loved to cook for people too, so I will.
No,
we love to eat
I think
with people.
he really think we playing.
No, you thinking we playing, we will pull up.
Do y'all even follow? Oh, okay.
Okay, well, we about to do all that now?
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
I got that
Do it. All right, look. Hey, you
Call
about to-
out.
Okay, so which came first?
Great
Listen.
bars.
Which came first? You being an artist or you starting to write for other people?
Me being an artist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what does that look like? Like, how do you go from, okay, I'm an artist, like I'm doing my thing in music. Let me start going over here and see what I could give to other people.
It came from me engineering. So when I was in a group at a point in time, we went and did like open mics and shit. One of the judges at an open mic was the lead engineer for Block ENT.
Okay, yeah.
So his name Tomcat. Shout out Tomcat. And he just ended up getting on the mic talking about how they was looking for interns for Block ENT. And my homegirl Rashida from Brooklyn as well.
Shout out to
My sister,
Rashida from
shout out
Brooklyn.
Sheeta B. What's Poppington? And
Sheeta B.
Right.
But nah, it's April B.
It is April B.
Say that. But nah, so I went and approached him after that. She went and approached him honestly, and she was like, "Yo, Big A, son, his bro said they looking for interns at engineering and everything." Because I was already engineering at my own studio, so I decided to go holler at him. So when I went up there, Block, he has this thing where he really want interns to do grunt work.
Yeah.
And I'm not with that shit.
Not
doing it. And I fuck with Block. I love Block though. But I'm not doing it. And Tomcat understood that. So Tomcat used to be like, whenever the other interns would leave, he'll call me into the studio and shit just to sit alongside. So a lot of times he'll walk out and I'll end up engineering for people. So I remember I engineered for Big A one time, and he just went off bragging to everybody about how good of an engineer I was and how fast I am and everything. So after that, Block started booking me as a hired engineer, and I started recording Young Jock and Gorilla Zoe. And my first placement came from Gorilla Zoe because they had this thing where they would go in the studio and they would just go in the booth. So whenever they in there trying to think of bars, my mind worked quicker than the average human. So I'm feeding them bars and they taking them.
Okay.
So through that,
so that's where your
I got my first
songwriter.
placement, and that's really how I started.
What song was your?
What was Gorillas Up? Yeah, what
What
was
song? I Got It. I Got It was my first paid placement. Yeah, I got it.
First of all, you listening to the beat.
Yeah.
You hearing what they saying, and you already
But they ain't
calculate.
saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? But
They be like,
Yeah.
yeah.
tight shit. Yeah,
And you like,
for real.
nigga say
Say
where
this.
so yeah. Woo.
Well, let me ask you a question before we move on, because in today's society of hip hop, everything is about who writes their own stuff or whose bars is real. Would they consider that them not writing if they took your bars?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. But it's in today's culture. I ain't gonna lie, man. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. This is Flew Hair, Grew Hair, when we talk about
In the
it.
words of Lotto, put it on the floor, okay?
Go ahead.
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of labels ain't even signing artists that write their own music to an extent nowadays. It's
I can
really
believe it.
crazy.
We know.
It's like the way that they trying to water down the music, hip hop music mainly, is crazy because first off, hip hop music is the only genre of music that you get frowned upon for somebody writing your music for you. Because
Right.
the greatest R&B singers didn't write their own music. Luther, none of his songs was original.
Yeah.
None of them shits.
No.
If This
A lot of
World was
them
mine,
covers,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what it's gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Yeah. And until you realize, like, yo, Mary J. Blige.
Michael Jackson wrote some of his music, but at the end of the day, majority of his music, that was Quincy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, we're the only genre that hold our nuts on people because they like, oh, yo, if you didn't do it, it's like we try to be the alpha kingdom of the music world, and it's like, bro, the greatest people to have ever done music didn't write that shit.
But do you feel like because it's hip hop,
like, and it was built off of being a sport of who can come up with the fastest bars, because we really dissing each other over a beat. Mm-hmm. That's why it's looked at like that.
To an extent, it's like that. That's a great New York outlook on it, but it's like
okay.
But it's really like, cause you know what I'm saying, that's real though, because the culture is from New York. But it's like it has always been competitive, yes. But then whenever it became entertainment and it became a way for you to feed your family, that's when you kind of take the sport out of it, and it's like, yo, let's just provide the world with good music that people can vibe to and label it hip hop to show them that the power black people have to force or shake the culture. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you look at the modern day artists, you look at the way that they're trying to shape our upcoming generations, it's really slick shitty.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because subject matter and just subject matter and just everything that we're putting in the children's minds are kind of just like, it's kind of jaded.
Right.
And I don't know. So it's just, I don't frown upon people getting music written for them. First off, because it pays me, and because shit, if you influenced by what's going on, and they say some hard shit, say that shit, man.
Right, say it. So
I don't know how to write for me.
But you gonna claim that.
But you gonna claim
he pushed
that.
his own pen.
So like we stated, so you worked with Coi Leray, J-Lo, Ariana Grande.
Eric Bellinger, like the list goes on.
The list goes on, just
literally.
to name a few. So how do you maintain your identity as an artist while writing for other people?
Because I do, this cord came out these headphones.
It's cool.
Let's go.
Okay, cool. Let me take these. So
now we're down to a 2-7, not a 3-7.
But I like to watch. I maintain my identity because I like to do brief interviews with artists before I write for them. So, and I do a study of their music. So I know that the melodies that they may use may not be mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, when me and Coi was in and we was writing, if I even say some bars, like, nah, you should say it like this, she'll still put her own twist on it and deliver it very Coi-ish.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it worked out that way. So I just maintain my identity because my production not the same and none of that type of stuff. So I think it's pretty easy to do it.
Mm-hmm. Talk about like writing for J-Lo, because people, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I know J-Lo can either be really big in people's eyes, or some people like, girl, you stole them songs. But she's still an icon in her own right.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. So talk about that being something, writing for her, because I think you did the song with her and like Cardi and them, right?
Yeah, in Cali.
Yeah. So talk about that. Like, what was that like, writing, getting a call like, hey, come write for J-Lo, and like, how did you set up the song for her?
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Oh,
I like him. He tells the truth.
the truth shall set you free.
Yeah. My truth disappointing for y'all like a motherfucker though.
Uh-oh.
I appreciate the build up though.
Yeah,
We always want to
none of y'all had my back. I was like,
I appreciate the build up, but I didn't write the shit for J-Lo. It was me, Scooty, and Danny Lay on FaceTime at 3 in the morning.
Danny Lay.
Danny Lay, I heard you.
No, I'm saying like her name is starting to really come up now. People really starting to give her props for.
Yeah. So the song was originally for Danny.
Okay.
Yeah, so they called me. It was 3 a.m. here, so it was 12 a.m.
in Cali. Mm-hmm.
So they called me. I'm in bed. Honestly, they called me on FaceTime. Like, hey, we're working on this trap salsa joint. What you got?
So they just called like,
because they need a Panamanian.
Well, if they say we called you, you better wake up. Like, what if you was dead asleep, knocked out? Then what? You off the song?
I tell people like this. I keep my ringer on at night, and I have the most obnoxiously loud ringer on my phone because I never want to miss money.
Yeah.
So I keep my ringer on. I don't give a damn if my girl next to me, any of that. I'm keeping that ring on. Anybody next to me, I don't care. Nephew, 2-year-old could be there. Sorry, you don't have to cry tonight. So when they call me, I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna act awake and everything. Like,
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Who calling? What's up, boy? So you know what I'm saying? They had something for it at first, and I was like, nah, make it more repetitive, and then we just ended up writing it together. Danny was in the booth, as I said, bars, she would lay them, and that's how everything came together. And then like 2 weeks later, my homie Tommy Brown, who is a huge producer, shout out to him. He's who I'm signed to, Champagne Therapy Music Group. He hit me like, bro, you'll never guess who won the song. I was like, who? He was like, nigga, J-Lo. I was like, man, all right, that's hard. That's what's up. But then he called me like a week later and plays me J-Lo's vocals. I go, oh, nigga, this is a real thing. Mm-hmm. And she's excited about the song. And then like months later, this is when Cardi was pregnant. Months later, he hit me with the, nigga, you'll never guess who hopped on that shit. And he played Cardi verse. And he was like, yeah, Khaled want to get on it too. He from Pittsburgh, so you know, he talk. Yeah, Khaled want to get on it too. That's crazy. So then it just came in March 17. I mean, May, is it May 17, 2017? Oh, I forget what it was, but that song dropped. That was that after that. It was
they called that Panamanian trap star, and now they got a hit.
You feel me? Gotcha. That's that.
That's dope.
That's hard.
That is hard. Like, just to see the evolution in how a song can either be so, you know, like, oh, well, next time to, yo, J-Lo wants your song. Like, that's amazing.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Shout out to the people that actually make song placements happen. It's a real thing. A lot of A&Rs don't be doing their fucking job.
That's why I'm trying to get into business. April B, A&R coming to you soon.
Coming.
All right, so now we live in a day and age right now where like everybody's opinion seems to matter, right? We got social media, you see the comments, we got bloggers, we got podcasters jumping on saying what songs they hate, which albums they hate. So how do you deal with criticism with your art?
I don't deal with it. I make music that feel good to me. Like Remo, he's like my cousin, he's one of the main people that's always like, nah, Big A, I don't think you should. I'm like, boy, fuck you. I don't care nothing about. And then eventually he ended up, all right, I was tripping at first, Big A. It is hard. So
it's okay.
Criticism don't matter to me because at the end of the day, there's 7 billion people in this world. I know 2 million that love what I do. I just have to get in the right places and have the right people around me to help me reach that 2 million.
Right,
okay.
Right. I feel you. So who are some people you would like to work with? And it could be local, megastar. Yeah. Like, who's somebody you would like to work with?
I got a list.
All right, well, give us like the top 3.
Shit. That's trash. 3 is trash.
Okay,
5.
Say that. Of course, one of my top ones to work with is Pharrell.
Okay.
3K.
Okay.
I work with Tip. He was on my list, but I worked with Tip already.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Jay, of course.
Okay.
I don't want to work with Jay. I want to work with Blueprint Graduation. Yay.
Okay. Hopefully.
Who's my 5th?
He come back. I'm just saying. Hopefully.
Wait, all of them are men. Is there any women you would like to work with?
I wanted to work with Coi Leray. I said it in the interview years ago. I want to work with Coi Leray. And 2 years later, it happened. Or a year later, it happened.
Okay, well, who's
another woman?
And they gotta be a woman.
It gotta be a woman?
Yeah.
There's 2 of them.
Okay, give us both.
Because you ain't finna all men this category.
Chanel and April B.
I'm
just playing.
You mad? You mad?
And I got bars for days.
No, first of all, that's why I stopped. I said, wait, I felt it was coming. First of all.
But nah, who is a female though?
Who?
Who hard?
Oh, the fact that you have to think about this.
Nigga, that's Lotto.
I was just about to say, what about Southside representing Lotto?
Shout out Lotto. Lotto hard.
All right, and one more.
You said there was, come on, we need one more woman because you gave us like 5 men. It don't gotta be a rapper neither.
It could be a singer.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Damn, I would want to work with Cardi though.
I thought so you didn't work.
Cardi was on the song. I wrote J-Lo part.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
Okay, so we can say I already worked with her.
Okay.
But damn, who is a female? Damn, that's a good question.
Not even a singer.
I want a singer. Yeah, give me a singer.
Give us a singer.
I love R&B too.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on, like give us some love.
You make it seem like women ain't really out here doing nothing.
J-Vibe.
Just saying.
J-Vibe. Oh man, I don't want to say Beyonce. Of course, I want to say Beyonce, but in reality, If I had the opportunity to work with a female, damn, what female artist?
What about like Coco Jones or somebody?
I've been listening to her on repeat all day. Just I See You. Mm-hmm. But Coco hard, but she probably ain't my first choice.
Okay.
Because in reality, man, it's like people like Whitney I would want to work with for real, but as a modern day person, yeah, Beyonce.
Okay.
I hate to do such cliche answer for you, but that's a real thing.
Well, next time go home, see what R&B singers you really want to work with.
What about her? Or
her. Ooh, say that. Her so hard. That's hard.
What about Ari Lennox, Jasmine Sullivan, like?
Jasmine Sullivan hard. Everybody you name it is hard. Jasmine and her will be top 2 though.
Okay.
Her. Would you want to work with Megan?
The Stallion?
No, Megan Kane.
You might be called Megan Trainor. I'm in the pop world. Stop playing with that.
Oh, that's fast.
Yeah, killed you. Put her in the call.
Shout out to Megan Trainor.
Yeah, I work with Megan.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, can you share a memorable behind-the-scene moment within a recording, like a session, or it could be someone that you work at, like you said, how Daddy Lake hopped on. So, tell us a memorable time when you working and you like, yo, I can't believe this is going on.
I can't share my experiences.
I mean, don't say no names. Just make it a long story short. Like, hey,
that's the least you can do.
That's the least you could do with knocking power out. So just say, hey,
I was tight a little bit too.
That's
that's the clearest one.
Yeah, like that's the least you could do is give us like. It don't even gotta be no like
in depth.
Yeah,
wild stories.
We don't need the wildest story. Just something that you wouldn't mind being put on the shade room.
And you don't have to say no names.
I ain't saying no names. No
okay.
Man. And we talking about what now?
Just give us your most memorable studio session. Bernie back laugh.
Come on.
You're so bitch. I really don't know. I can't think of it right now.
Yo, you.
Real talk, I ain't lying.
Yo.
You my favorite turd. I wouldn't shoot you. I'm telling you the truth. I can't think about it.
There was nothing that happened. Just a quick little one too. Like, yo, we was there and the baby popped out. Like, wow. I was like, oh, something. Oh, he thinking. Yo,
I am thinking.
No, dead ass. He was looking. I was like,
yeah. You know when a nigga gonna looking at a blank space. You want me to go get it?
Like,
nah, I can't think of nothing for real. If it comes back to me, I got you.
Okay, what if it's not a wild moment? What if it's just something that happened in the studio that you couldn't believe? Like a certain artist came in or something, and you was like,
oh, when I was in the studio with Missy Elliott.
That's dope.
That's a moment.
Yeah.
What you thought we wanted you to be like when the girls busted wide open in there?
Look at y'all 2 females from Brooklyn. Yeah, that's what y'all want to hear.
No, we really want
okay,
to
so can you talk about my B, talk about that.
I don't want to shoot y'all.
Talk about that. Wow.
No, it was just dope. It was when Coi Leray was out here and we was working at a studio and Missy and I pulled up to the studio and Missy was just in there dropping jewels.
That's dope.
And it was really a awe moment for me. Shout out to Coi for letting me be a part of that. It was really a awe moment for me. Like just hearing her talk about how she work and the stories that people tell. Like that should be hard. Mm-hmm. That should be inspirational in the motherfucker. It make you never stop doing what you're doing and never stop loving what you love. That one thing I always preach to people anyway, bro. If you love it, do it. Don't stop because you think, oh, the world looks at this and they're frowning upon this. Do what you love. And then eventually you're going to love what you do.
Mm-hmm. That's a bar.
That's a bar. That was an exclamation point.
Yeah, I didn't know. I was like...
Period. Okay, since you're a truth teller, you can't lie.
I'm a millionaire.
He's a millionaire. Shout out to the millionaires. Okay, and
since... Money don't mean shit if you ain't being real with yourself.
Oh,
period.
Come on now. Somebody gonna take that right now and lay that in the studio.
What's up?
Okay, well, since we're celebrating 50 years of hip hop, and be honest, how do you feel about the South's legacy in hip hop?
Are we just talking about Atlanta? Or we talking about the South period?
We can talk about Atlanta or the South, whichever one.
Oh, the South period. It's hard. The South, legacy is crazy because, like I said, I got older brothers, so I know about music that people in my bracket usually don't know about. But you got like Ghetto Boys, you got original 3 6 Mafia. You know what I'm saying? Like you got people that was really spitting that shit. UGK, riding dirty UGK. Not international players UGK. We got original 8 Ball MJG Tila, the whole Suave House. You know, so the South's legacy is hard. All the Miami bass music from 69 Boys to the So Def Bass All-Stars, like all that shit that Kilo Ali's, like man, South legacy is beautiful.
Okay, now what about Atlanta?
Atlanta's legacy is it's a roller coaster because at a point in time we had purpose, we had soul food coming out of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Eventually that shit started turning into fast food a little bit, but then at the end of the day, you still got artists from Atlanta that's giving you that soul food that you got to let sit on your stomach, and you gonna be goddamn sluggish because you got to eat it and you got to digest it and really break down them bars them folks giving you. But that ain't what they put at the forefront. You know, at the forefront is the bullshit. Yeah. To an extent, not everybody, because you got people like JID that's still winning from
Shout
Atlanta.
Out to JID, yes.
Earth Gang still winning from Atlanta. That's spitting something with some purpose. Yeah. You did. So I think the South, the Atlanta's legacy is hit and miss sometimes.
All right. All right. Well, guys, that concludes our check-in.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So before you go, we're gonna have another segment real quick, and it's called Baggage Claim. Now, as an up-and-coming artist, what is your pet peeve about the generational gap in music right now? Like, what is something that's just like, please make it stop?
Now, you would usually think that it's the younger niggas that you would have a problem with, but it's the older niggas that don't want to just give respect to where music is going. Like, that's my biggest pet peeve. Like,
I never had nobody flip it. That's so good.
Yeah, like
I figured that's what it was.
People be like old and angry, and it's like, bro, why you old and angry? Like, relax,
especially
bro.
off of something you already made your money from, like
nah, but you.
But now the older ones still trying to come out with the young ones, and it ain't working.
But you can though. That's the crazy part, because at the end of the day, bro. I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, the older people in any community is who influences the younger people. All the slang come from old people in Atlanta. Yeah. Like, if you really just know, like, 30 and over make all the slang in Atlanta. The young folks just take it and abuse it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the old folks will say it, and then the young folks will play it. So it's like, that's just how it go. So I just feel like sometimes the older people are looking at, yo, these young folks messing up the music, and it's like, bro, just let them, they having fun, bro. When Humpty Dumpty and Vanilla Ice came out and MC Hammer, you couldn't take them folks serious as rappers, but they were still big and they still pushed the culture forward. So it's like, bro, just let people's creativity is not something that you can determine for the world to like. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I say. Like, the older people just kind of be upset with the younger people.
But you know what? Now that he said that, because we would look at Humpty Dumpty and stuff like, yo, that's a legend, that thing. But back
that
then,
shit
it was
trash
like,
for real. You go back like,
girl, Vanilla Ice came out and everybody was like,
yeah, they were dum 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 dum.
And now look at us. All right, stop. Collaborate and listen.
It still was trash.
It was, but all right. Well, that concludes this episode of the Flu Here Grew Here podcast with Big A Prado.
Y'all ain't get too messy. I appreciate that.
Oh, well, we can.
I mean, I thought y'all was
okay. Well, here's another.
Women. Y'all women. I thought y'all would ask me about some women.
Well, here's a question for you, right?
Y'all ain't got no segment for that.
Well, baggage claim is typically it could go either way, business or messy.
Okay.
We try to be messy.
So here's a question for you.
What
is your toxic trait?
What is your toxic trait?
Not anybody.
Knowing how to talk to women.
What?
Knowing how to talk to women.
Explain this,
that's
please.
Toxic.
That's toxic.
What they say? No need to ask. He's a smooth operator.
Sure. That's my toxic trait. It's just knowing how to. You see how quick I am with my comebacks with y'all?
He did. And like we talking about
yeah, see, I'm telling you. It's like
a shame.
It's like it take a confident woman to be with me, because I'm a naturally just talk. I get it from my dad. Like, my dad is.
How many kids did they have?
Only 2.
Oh,
okay. All right.
And my oldest is his son as well, but it's not my blood.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 2.
How many kids you got?
None.
Oh, okay. How many women you dating?
1.
Okay.
Y'all locked in, or is it
a switch up?
Locked in.
So if we come to eat, you gonna be money?
Nah.
Cause I don't got time. Come on.
I just want my plate.
And you gonna bring those? Talk to.
Nah, for real. Like, but that's my toxic trait though. I do know how to talk to women, and at the same time, my toxic trait is I'm gonna let you know what it is from the gate. I'm not here to play no games. I'm not here to lead you on. I'm not here to do none of that. You gonna know exactly what I want and what I look at you as.
Ooh.
That's that. And sometimes I think that's toxic because women like, ooh, I don't like no nigga to keep it that real with me. But
no, that's facts. Women,
real with me.
Now we do want honesty, but when we get that honesty, it's like wait a minute.
Why? So you just telling me you?
So really, that's it?
Really? So you sleeping with her? You told me to tell you, but why did you tell me?
Spanish accent, though?
No, really, Steven? No, that was Spanish?
Yeah, that was like, really, like,
no, that was me crying. That was me crying in New York. Really, Steven?
White man can't jump. What's that?
Oh, damn. She
really, Steven?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I didn't even know Spanish. But you know what it is? When somebody
I didn't even know I was Spanish.
No, I'm over here crying in New York. Really, Steven? Oh, really?
Really? You really want that?
It's something about somebody who come from somewhere with a little accent that you
I'm not
gonna
lie. When I do overly talk like my New York accent, it does get a little Washington Heights in there.
Right,
a little Bushwick.
Let me hear it.
No, like why?
No, for real.
What's your toxic trait? Ooh.
Oh, that's a clue. I am your girl, April B. Make sure.
Don't cut the camera, Miguel.
Yeah, because
our
video hour is being paid by the hour. So it's 9:04. Yes.
Tell them where they can follow you, Big A Prado.
At Big A Prado.
I said Big A Prado.
Oh,
Prado.
Yeah,
Big A Prado.
Y'all follow me at Big A Prado. BIGAPRADO.
BIGPOPPA. No info
for the DEA. Federal agent mad because I'm flagrant.
And the phone in the base.
Oh, go. We like Big A Prado. This look ghetto. You know where the bottom.
I'm telling 2 cups on that. Don't play.
You know it's your favorite Brooklyn baddie, Chanel Simone. You can follow me on all social media platforms at I am Chanel Simone.
And don't forget to follow me, your favorite media maven, at it's April B __. And don't forget to follow the Flew Here Grew Here podcast. That's FHGH podcast on all social media platforms. And we drop new episodes every Wednesday at 8 p.m. So stay tuned to the next time. We'll see you.
Peace.